It's the Most Hated Podcast.
Bitch, I was supposed to go first.
It's the Most Hated Podcast. Let's see what's going down.
I ain't fucking with no hoes, I'm letting you know. I've been dropping hella songs, I'm ready to
Hey, this your boy Mack Phoenix, and I'm on the Most Hated Podcast.
Alright, it's Lady B, aka Pure Nori, in the building with the Most Hated. Time to turn it
Most
up.
Hated.
You already know it's the kid, ATA. Yeah, that nigga checking in with the Most Hated Podcast. Tap the fuck in.
Hey, it's Galore with the Most Hated Podcast. You already know what it is. Face of the city. Let's get it. It's J-Rod next door with the Most Hated Podcast.
I'ma show you it always feel better when you look at it. Addicted to everybody, it's a good habit. I know a lot of niggas.
What up, boy? It's Tay, aka Bentley, with the Most Hated Podcast.
Yer, it's the Brody, the Most Hated Podcast.
They hate to hear it, man.
Yo, Most Hated Pod.
It's your boy Ray C. You listen to the Most Hated Podcast. They hate to hear it. It's the Most Hated Podcast.
Bitch, I was supposed to go first.
It's the Most Hated Podcast.
Shout out for them steppers who staying involved. The Most Hated indicated that we was them ones.
What's the deal with you niggas, man? Most Hated Podcast.
Most Hated.
We finna go crazy in this motherfucker, man. Let me go ahead and introduce this motherfucker. We got Ball Hitter Ray in the building.
Ray C. Most Hated.
We got the Brody in the building. Fresh cut Brody.
Yes, sir.
That hit ass nigga. We got Sonny over here. Then we got a special guest, man. It's Mack, man.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling?
Blessed. I'm good.
We got Mack Phoenix in this motherfucker, man.
Yes, sir.
Start to go crazy in this motherfucker. Ray, go ahead, start us off, man.
Man, let's talk football. Let's start it
football.
off, man. First of all, what got you into football?
Man, for real, just so I can be violent without, getting arrested and doing other stuff, like just showing my true personality when it comes to it. So,
Straight up. When was your first time actually getting on the field?
and my first time actually getting on the field. So the crazy thing is, I played Pee Wee when I was in like 4th grade, and my pops, he coached, so he was like my coach for a minute, and then ever since then, so
Straight up. You remember your squad when you was Pee Wee?
I played for the KC Gators.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I remember a whole bunch of people too. So still know him to this day.
Yeah, straight up.
Yo.
The Pop stayed coaching? Is he still?
Yeah, he's still coaching.
Okay.
I know he coached like a little A basketball team too.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, straight up.
Yep.
So you already had you in training already from back then.
I
for real,
guess
for
if
real.
you say so.
Straight up. So wide receiver, was that always a position that you knew you wanted to be?
Yeah, I wanted to. Yeah, just receiver for real.
Just receiver,
and
okay.
then probably a little. I did want to play running back at one point in time,
Uh-huh.
but I'm like, no, I'm too small. So I was like, I'm cool. So I always loved playing the slot a little bit outside too. So, yep.
You just knew you wanted to have the ball in your hand.
At all times.
Yeah,
Got to. Yep.
Stop that shit.
We got Mello in here, y'all. Most Hated.
I know how he is. Big and bad.
Most Hated Mello.
Shit. Damn, what we was talking about earlier? We had hella shit.
First of all, my nigga from UCM, man, graduated from UCM and shit, man. How was that coming from UCM?
Shit, like we was rapping earlier about shit, like school. The school aspect was like, to me, that it was amazing. I'm a fashion major, major in fashion. I got some certificates.
That's heavy.
Was supposed to get a little something with my minor, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But the school aspect was, to me, was amazing. I got a whole bunch of help. I even found more stuff out about myself. And then when it came to the football part, it was challenging. It was hard. I questioned it a lot, just because of how everything went. Like even when I first transferred there, and just trying to figure out like a way, just like get on the team when I had first got there. So
Yeah.
it was tough, but I pulled through.
Was UCM your first choice when it came down to school, or?
So my dream school was always LSU.
Okay.
So I always wanted to go to LSU, but you know, being from Wyandotte County and not really having, you know, like the guidance or like the help to get my ability the way I needed it to be, like I knew for a fact I wasn't gonna be able to go there. But UCM was like my second and third choice. My second choice was K-State, and my third was UCM. So
you did reach out to K-State?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did. So yup. It's a journey though. Tell you that.
Straight up. Yeah.
How was it in high school playing football and shit?
Man, so I went to.
What got you the highlights?
So I went to Washington High School. Man, so my senior year, I just went. My whole high school career, believe it or not, I went through 7 head coaches in 4 years.
Damn.
A lot of people don't believe me when I say that, but it's the truth. But I did that.
What was going on?
Man, it's the culture. Just the culture, man. Just, you know, on top of that, you know, like, it's still kind of like it now. Like, you know, everybody just not on one accord. Yeah. So it's kind of like, it's always this me attitude instead of us. Right. Kind of make the coaches feel some type of way. And then, like, you know, it'll just blow all out of proportion. But, man, my senior year of high school, it really wasn't the season I wanted to have, but, I mean, I made something happen. I was like a top 10 receiver in the league. Oh, yeah. Right at number 10. So I'm always, you know what I'm saying, keep that. I think I was honorable mention for some stuff. And, you know, I made some big plays when it really counted and when it mattered. So definitely, I'd say high school is kind of cool.
What's the difference between high school and college football-wise?
So, I really say high school-wise, not necessarily say you could do whatever you want, but you can be more free, like with what you want to do, especially on the field and knowing, even if you know, like, what's going to happen, like, next play. Like, you know, a lot of high schools would be like, man, we just predominantly run the football and we pass sometimes. Like, you know what to expect. And when it comes to college, like, it's really the mental game. And, like, it make you question, like, man, should I even be doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like, when I, like, so, say for instance, like UCM. Like, bro, UCM, like, when the coach I had there, when I had, like, first got on the team, like, everything was so driven on blocking and getting to your assignment. You know, in high school, yeah, you can block, but then, you know, when you come to get to your assignment, man, like, I can have fun when I get to my assignment. You know, in college, I didn't have fun in college at all, like, believe it or not. And a lot of people be like, you know, I'm happy, you know, a lot of people know this, you know, like, I'm going to the league and doing all this, but what a lot of people don't know is, bro, I didn't get a single snap for real at UCM during the game. Like, ever. So it's like me on my own, like, I just had to figure out mentally, like, man, I know what I'm capable of doing, so let me get out on my own and, you know, reach out, get some help. So I'll just say mentally it's more challenging than high school. So
you said you didn't get a single snap in UCM?
I take that back. I got one snap, and that was just to take a knee. Like, and like a lot of people be like, damn, like, you know, it's fucked up. And, you know, like, I ain't gonna lie, though, you know, like, I get mad about it. But then again, I think I'll be like, man, you know, maybe it was just God, like, saving my body for the next level. You feel me? So it's just like, man, it is what it is. So I told them, I told them every day, I'm like, bro, since y'all want to be on bullshit with me, I'm finna show y'all the bullshit I could be on. So I used to get them hell every day. Like, it didn't care. I don't care who I went against. Like, we scrimmaging, I get a 1-yard catch, you gonna hear my mouth about it. Like, literally, I'm running to the coaches. Like, if y'all see my highlights, y'all see me waving. Like, I don't care. Like, like, this is what I know I'm capable of doing. So, but yeah, one snap. Yeah. You don't even know. You don't even know. I remember, man, I had so many teammates coming to me like, man, why don't you just quit? Why don't you just quit? I'm just sitting here like, man, like, if I sit up here and quit, I'm giving them what they want. You feel me? Like,
they win.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, nah, man, I'm cool. Like, y'all gonna hear my mouth until I'm ready to go.
Yeah, that's real. Don't you also have a brother in sports as well?
Yeah, so my brother, his name Cornelius Ruff. He was like the #1 running back in the state of Kansas. in 2016, 2017, he played running back. He ended up going K-State.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I always wanted to go play on the same team with my brother. Like, we always had that in our head, but, it's just the way stuff just worked out. So, I mean, like, I never was upset about it or nothing like that. We always cheered each other on.
Yeah,
so, like,
sure.
even now, he be driving trucks now. He got 2 kids and he got family.
Mm-hmm.
So, he just like, hey, man, I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, man, and all the time, I'll be like, man, it's for us. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely.
Talking about you going to the league, do you have any dream teams? Any teams that you would like to have, be noticed by or possibly even be with?
I don't mind playing for anybody. I love to play for New Orleans Saints. Like, that's always been my favorite team. But, so I say, man, anybody. But one thing I am doing, I'm just continue to just reach out, just to get my name out there so people will know who I am even more.
Mm-hmm.
So,
real shit.
Yo.
All right, you got it.
Yeah, we can do some more. Let's go back to. So if football wasn't an option, you said you'll be doing just fashion. Would that be?
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll definitely be doing fashion.
Okay.
So, I love it.
Is there anything else outside of fashion? If football wasn't an option.
If football wasn't an option, I think I'll try to really become a comedian. I think I'm funny sometimes, or do some acting.
Yeah,
I think I'm good at acting. So, probably that for real.
Okay.
But other than that, like, so fashion or acting.
Some acting type shit.
You ever did any like plays and shit in school?
Crazy thing is, so nah, but I will tell you. So my girlfriend, her name is Alicia Burney. She from Kansas City. She like YouTube famous and stuff. Crazy thing is I guess I could say our love story, how we ended up getting together. She do YouTube, but she also creates short films. So she basically made a short film called Shicey. Long story short, it's about a dude cheating on his girl with her homegirl.
Okay. Yeah.
And basically, like, that's our relationship got manifest off of that.
Straight up. Yeah.
So like, yeah, I've been on that. So she actually she's making a part 2 of the Shicey, because like she made it into a short film now. So she making a part 2 of it. So
straight up. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's cool though. I ain't gonna lie. It kind of put me out of my comfort zone, but I was like, man, I know I can do this.
Yeah,
so
straight up. Before we get off the school thing, I do want to speak on UCM again. Do you feel like the university actually prepared you for the real world, like to get to the next level type shit? Now, this is school, football, everything, just being out there, period.
I feel like, in life in general, that's all up to you. Like, especially like when you get to that mark, like, oh, I'm finna graduate. So it's like they prepared me enough to know, especially education-wise. So they prepared me enough to know, like, okay, so this is what I want to go in, I want to do. But like, and like I told them straight up, like, man, I don't want to work for nobody. Like my first year coming out of college, or even if I didn't have this football stuff, I don't want to work for nobody. I don't want to sit up here and take orders. Like, I want my own. You feel me? So it's just like they helped me create a mind of having the ambition to like have my own.
Yeah.
Especially like my own business, like my own, like I said, I got my own brand, my own business, all that. So definitely I'd say they helped me do that.
I know it was times where you feel like you possibly wanted to quit. What helped you like stay in school and go ahead and push through?
Not going back home. Like for real. Like I mean, I'm from Wyandotte County.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people know how Wyandotte is. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know if somebody hates you or love you.
Yeah.
So it's like I never wanted to go back home, and it's still like that sometimes to this day. But I know for a fact, like now, I mean, people showing me love, but I don't even know how to reciprocate it. Sometimes I guess I think I said that word right, but like I kid you not, like people sit up here and like be all goody in your face, and then turn around and backstab you. So it's just like I didn't want to go back home. I didn't want to go deal with that. So I thought my first year of college I'd be cool, like. And I'm finna go all the way to like Little Rock and go to a HBCU, play football, And then it just felt like I was still at home. Like people was tripping when I was there.
You went out there, right?
Yeah. So, like, when I was there, man, I was like the only person from like the Midwest. people want to fight me over females. Like,
so you experience a lot of hate.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, it ain't my fault. I'm beautiful. I just tell them that all the time. You feel me? So it's just like, like it'd be some weird stuff. And like I had a real good opportunity of like, because I had the red shirt my freshman year because a whole bunch of people was in front of me. So it kind of had me discouraged. I fell into like a real deep depression. And then I was like, man, I'm just here like wasting my time. Yeah. Like I'm literally from Kansas City all the way like 8-7 hours away from home, and like I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something that I kind of wanted to do. Yeah. So then like I just was like, nah, I'm finna leave. And then I was like, well, maybe I feel better if I go home, like go back to Kansas, and I'll be closer to home. Mm-hmm. But like then that's when I transferred to Hutch, and when I was at Hutch, it was cool. Shit, country as fuck. Like. People say, Kansas is country, but no. Y'all try Hutchinson, Kansas. Like, that place.
Did you play at Hutchinson?
Like, what, PT time? Yeah. Nope. Crazy thing about that, I ended up getting a hernia. I got hurt, like, real bad. And that was, like, my last year at JUCO. So I was just like, yeah, I got to just try to make some stuff happen. And then, Hutchinson did me so grimy, bro. I'm talking about they kicked me off the insurance, so I was never able to get a surgery for the hernia. I never was even – I couldn't even go get looked at because they took me off the insurance. Like, it was, like, weird. Like, they just – like, when I tell you, man, I don't know what it is, but I think it's just Kansas City in general. People really have something against us. I don't know what it is. Like,
MostHated.
Exactly. So, like, it's just, like – it was just weird, though. So I went there, and then I was like, I want to go to K-State. And then that's when my brother was like, my brother actually transferred to Washburn.
Okay, yeah.
And he transferred there, and he was actually trying to transfer to UCM, but UCM never offered him when he got in the portal. So he ended up just going to Washburn. I was like, man, I'm just go to UCM. Yeah. They got my major, and they got what I want to do, and plus it was cheaper. So I was just like, shit, fuck it. So I went there, and I thought everything was still going to be cool. I thought it was going to be cool. Like, I'm more closer to home. I'm only like 30, 45 minutes away from the crib. I can go home whenever. You know what I'm saying? Then football part, I transferred to the school late. Yeah. So I wasn't able to get on the team like my first semester. So then, like, when I did get on the team, that's when COVID had happened. And come to find out, I was on academic probation, financial aid probation. So I wasn't able to do, like, no sports or nothing. But I was on the team, but I wasn't able to practice or do nothing. So then, like I said, it was, like, pandemic still. So, like, we wasn't practicing or nothing. So then it goes into the summertime. So, I'm over here asking the coach, like, hey, passed my classes, like I'm cool. He was like, well, we need to go still figure some stuff out. Come to find out, NCAA wasn't allowing, even if it was just some weird stuff. I felt like they was trying to hold me. At the time, they was just like, they wasn't allowing nobody to, participate in practice for real. But it was people practicing because I got people on my Snapchat, on Twitter, all that. They like, man, we had practice. And they asked me when I'm coming. So I'm just like, man, I'm trying to see what's up. So then come to find out, I was still on financial aid probation. Okay. So this is the summertime now. During the summertime, I kid you not, bro, I took like 11 classes. 11 classes in the summertime to get eligible so I can be able to get on the team in the fall. So then the fall come, we wasn't able to have a season. But I still wasn't even able to practice. So I wasn't able to like actually fully practice until I got on the team in the spring of 2021. So it's just, man, they put me through so much hell. I'm talking about, it was crazy. I had like my man, I'm talking about I was so crazy. I didn't even care. Like my first semester, I used to go to a class. I had a fanny pack I used to wear around my shoulder. I had a bottle of Amsterdam and a flask in it. Like literally just going to class. I'm talking about throwing the bottle back in class. I did not care. Like I'm just like, I thought it was the end for me at one point, but man, I had to just literally turn over like a whole new leaf. I'm just like, man, I got to get it together because it's just like, this ain't it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, definitely. So it was a lot though, just trying to, get to like where I'm at now. But then like before that season had ended, so come to find out I was ineligible. So I wasn't able to like suit up or nothing like that. So I'm literally just scout team player. So I'm just like, man, bro, I don't know what to do. So I was just like, I know where I want to be. So I told my mama, I said, man, look, I'm finna fuck around and I'm finna start like getting on LinkedIn. I'm finna start hitting people up, like trying to find an agent. Yeah. And agents really can't talk to college players until they're done with their season. So I'm hitting up all types of people. I'm hitting up the Chiefs, the Texans. I'm thinking of like all the NFL teams that's not really doing good. I'm like, man, I'm finna hit up people. You know what I'm saying? So I did that. I got connected with a couple people, but then I had a homie who I went to Arkansas Baptist with. He ended up putting me in contact with his agent, because my agent is the same agent as Kevontae Turpin. So he was like, hey, man, I got you. He's like, I see you. I know who you is. Like, the homie Mike told me all about you. Like, hey, you good. So it's just like going into the season, I'm just like, I told my girl, I'm like, hey, wherever, if I play or not, I don't care. I know what I got going on. So I'm just finna just scrape this film up and, hey, I'm going to take off from there. So ever since then, though, it's like I just feel like the sky the limit when it comes to it. So definitely.
Real shit.
So you really had to work. You had to grind for all this.
I'm talking about, man, you don't even understand. Like,
yeah.
And a lot of people ask me, how I did it. And I'm just like, man, like, if you really love it, like, you going to do it. You feel me? So it's just
all in.
For sure. Literally. You going to, like, always bet on yourself. Like, the craziest thing I feel like I did do was, so when before I transferred to Hutch, I was really supposed to go to Butler. But Butler roster was too full, so they put me in contact with somebody from Hutch. I ain't going to speak on it because I don't really fool with him. But he's like, man, come on down. I took the Greyhound. Like a day or two before the tryout. I had to go to a tryout.
Okay.
I ain't eat, no nothing. I was working at UPS too. On 4th and James.
Shoot.
I'm talking about I'm slaving. So literally, it was like I went to work, and then later that day I hopped on the Greyhound to get there.
Yeah.
So I was there for like 2 or 3 days. I ain't eat nothing. I went to the tryout, went crazy at the tryout. And then, bro, I just went home. Right when I had to go home, I literally had to go to work. So I'm literally like running on fumes. Like I ain't sleeping like 2 or 3 days. Like I'm just, that nigga sleep. Yeah, like this. Like, man, I'm trying to tell you, like, bro, I literally just did whatever just so I can do something I love. So it's just like, it's crazy.
Any more questions for football? Before I ask this wild question.
I want to talk about some agents.
Agents? Okay.
Man, I know the battle with agents is real. You ever hear some of the the battle beefs with the agents?
Hey man, so agents, the agent game, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I feel bad for them because it's just like, especially like when you have a client and everybody knows like what they really worth and they want to invest into them, it's just like, man, like it's up for grabs sometimes. Like I be having, still to this day, I got people on Twitter like still DMing me like, hey, we know who your agent is, but just in case, hey, like let me know, we can help you do this, but then I'll be like, man, like I ain't gonna lie, like Mr. Perry the homie, so he looked like Trick Daddy, but like he the homie though, you feel me? So I'm just like, man, hey, I ain't gonna do that to Perry, so I want him around. I want to keep him around, you feel me? Like, I ain't going to let nobody, like, intervene when it comes to anything. So, I tell him, I keep it a band, like, hey, this dude running his mouth. And, he'll be like, hey, man, he don't know who I am, so I ain't really tripping. He's like, but, hey, we getting everything done. So I'm just like, hey, all right. Told him I put my faith in him. So I believe him because, if y'all know the story of Kevontae Turpin, he went through a lot. You know what I'm saying? He played overseas, then came back, played indoor, then went to the USFL, won MVP of the USFL. Then after that, he ended up going to the league. Then he was just in the Pro Bowl. So it's like, I look at stuff like that, like, anything is possible. Yeah, he helped Kevontae with all that. So,
real shit.
Definitely.
What's up, man? You trying to turn it up?
All right, what's up with the old hairstyle, man?
Oh,
We gotta talk about the hairstyle.
okay.
man.
So
I thought it was fake.
So, bro, all right.
I don't know. Y'all saying I'm about to show y'all.
we gonna make sure we show y'all on the
Yeah,
pod, too.
so my crazy thing is, so everybody when I had first, like when it grew out, everybody thought I was from Florida.
Yeah.
When I used to go to Hutch, the crazy thing is one of my teachers was Nigerian and he thought I was from Nigeria. He thought I was Nigerian. But when I first got it, I was like, man, I want to do something different. So I was just like, man. And like when I was kind of young, I was like, man, hey, I want to just do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. So you know what I'm saying? Like when it came to the hair aspect, I was like, for one, people used to make me mad. I used to twist on my hair a lot because I used to have, at first, I had like a little Gumby, like Tupac had in Juice.
All right.
So then after that, you know, everybody started making their hair nappy. So I just started twisting.
Mm-hmm.
People start saying I look like Reggie from Nutty Professor. So I'm like, man, nah. I'm like, I got to do something different. So I was like, nah, man, I want to do something different. So my homie was like, man, he was like, if you really trying to like match your dreads together, like, bro, just put them all up in rubber bands. So had it in a rubber band for 6 months, and then boom, like the rubber band broke like 6 months later, and then like that had happened. So I'm keeping it like that. And then ever since then, like that was the style. Like I made it into a logo, all that. So you know, like had to come with a profit or something.
Speak on that logo again too. How'd you make that logo?
So I made the logo on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Literally, like I was in class. Like I said, my first year at UCM, I was on bullshit. My professor, one of my professors, he was like, "Hey man, we got a assignment due." Like, and he literally told me like 5 minutes. So I was like, he was like, "Man, you ain't send me nothing on Blackboard. I'm gonna need you to send me something so we can make the vinyl for your coffee mug." So I'm like, man, I don't know what to think of. So I was just like, man, fuck it. So I literally took a picture on Snapchat. And like it was a black picture, and I just drew my logo out, like, and then I'm just like, I'm gonna just use this, and like it was my whole head, like with my hair the way it is and everything.
Yeah.
He was like, he looked at it, and he was like, "How long you had this?" I was like, "Bro, I literally just made it," and then I sent it to him, and ever since then, like I've been using it like ever since I've been in school. So we had to on one assignment, I remember it happened. Like a couple semesters ago. I'm just not say years because I just feel like I'm old. But I had to make a 2D design, a 3D design. So I ended up putting it on a shirt. And then when I first put it on a shirt, I'm like, bro, I'm going to sell this shit. And then I had to make a 3D design. I ended up making a earring out the logo.
Straight up.
And ever since then, shit, it's just been like that.
Straight up.
So, yeah.
Logo off Snapchat.
Yeah, so I ain't go out and if somebody had asked, man, he bought that. No, I didn't. Like, I literally made that myself. So,
straight up.
Yeah, definitely.
So was it fitting in the helmet? You got
everybody love asking that one. Man, I just literally just pushed it on back. I ain't gonna lie, I loved it because it gave me extra cushion. You feel me? So I ain't have a lot of head injuries, but because, you know, smacking into people at 1,000 miles per hour, you know, it could take a toll on you. But, man, having that hair, it came in handy.
Straight up.
Yup.
You ain't know that, huh?
Nah, boss. I'm feeling all that shit.
You ain't know shit about that, boy.
I'm feeling all that shit.
You relying on them damn weak-ass cushions in the helmet.
Yeah. So I do podcasts, not football.
Hey, for real, I know that's right.
All right. Damn, I had another question. I forgot that motherfucker.
What's up?
Man, how was the college life?
He said he didn't do much, but did you?
All right,
did
so
you,
I know you didn't.
Yeah, you gotta do some part.
Okay,
parts
so
or something.
so like I said, man, like my first year of college, I went to an HBCU. It was a small HBCU. We was 3 minutes away from this school called Philander Smith. Like, it was like I kind of went to an all-boys school, and Philander was an all-girls school. So, like, it was like, man, we all linked up together. I felt like it was fun. You know, I'm not from down south, so I'm with a whole bunch of people from, like, Florida, Atlanta, Louisiana, and stuff. So, it's like, you know, they all jigging and doing what they do. And I'm talking about, it's like, I felt like I easily had just fit in because, just because, I don't know, I just adapt to it, like, real quick. So, like, that was fun. Yeah. Now, let's go to UCM. So my first year at UCM, it was cool. Like man, it was live. Like it was a lot going on before the pandemic had happened, and then like now, I swear, like I feel like everything's just the same. Like the parties and stuff, just the same. Like man, they'll play some good music. I'm talking about. I feel like everybody should just be, vibing too. You know what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, like we at a party, right, at UCM, they start playing Fat Tone.
Yeah.
You know how everybody get when Fat Tone come on, or Thiz Dance by Mac Dre. You know what I'm saying?
It's all the way up.
You got about 3 people dancing. Everybody else on the wall smoking and drinking. I'm like, man, this shit lame. So I really like, I ain't pop out for real. I stayed incognito. I was trying to do some shit with like Twitch, with gaming and stuff, because I be playing the game a lot. So I was just like, yeah, I'm trying to do something with that. So I just did that. But other than that, like, I ain't really, it was cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Nah, people cool too. So I just, hey, you should come to this. Like, I'm straight. College life's kind of decent though, especially like taking the sports aspect out of it. Like the college life, I feel like it's like hella cool, especially like when you keep up with your school shit.
Right.
Like one thing that a lot of like kids that before they go to college, a lot of stuff that they don't realize is the fact that when you go to college, you can do what you literally want. Like me, I want to major in fashion, so it's like I can do this and I can have hella fun. So like if I didn't even play football, man, I'll be out doing the fool or some shit. So it's just like, I feel like it was fun though. So especially like when you like hella cool with your professors and you could be like, hey, I'm gonna need help with this and that. All right, cool, bet. They pull you to the side, help you, and then you can go do whatever later. So
you know.
All right, you said you was playing the game. What system you play on?
I got P5.
Okay. You
Drop your PSN, man.
Oh, definitely, I got you. Definitely. I'll drop it right now.
Drop it right now.
It's M Phoenix 12.
All right.
It's all lowercase.
We'll put it in there.
M Phoenix 12.
We don't see what you're talking about.
So yeah, I be.
What games you playing on there?
I just be playing Madden, Call of Duty, and GTA every now and then. So
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah. Tapping in.
yeah.
Sure. You getting on GTA tonight?
Y'all ain't ready for that. I'm smoking niggas. Niggas ain't fuck with me.
Let's talk about some of these trainings. I know you be doing training still.
Yeah, so I went to on January 14th. I went to Monroe, Louisiana. I was training down there for my pro day and stuff, and man, that shit was cool. I ain't gonna lie. Waking up, I wasn't even waking up early, but just waking up, doing that shit like every single day, it just kind of was like, man, fuck, like, nigga, I don't even want to do this no more, because it's like, I know what to do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I think a lot of people don't, like, some people who don't play football, they fail to realize, like if me and you right now going to training together, we know what we really training for, which is a 40, running a 40-yard dash. So then it's like, man, I could sit up here, bro, and literally, like, go through the stance over and over and over and over again. Yeah. Like, the most important thing about it is, like, that 10-yard split. Your start and your 10-yard split, literally. So it's like, make sure I'm leaning right and doing that. So going over that every single day, I did that for 2 months straight. I'm talking about, bro, I was so irritated. I was fed up so many times. I'm just like, man, I'm just thinking about just waiting here until I need to really go do it. But I'm like, nah, everything paid for, so let me just take advantage. So
Yeah.
man, my pro day was cool. I did it at a Canadian, for this like Canadian stuff, this little Canadian football combine.
Okay.
I did it there in Dallas, and man, I did cool. I guess I ran a decent little 40 time. I called everything, but I ended up popping my hamstring because the damn loop on my cleat got caught on my other cleat. So I was going through the gauntlet, and motherfuckers was like, this nigga damn near just buzzed his ass. I still caught the ball. Hey, his hands catch COVID. That's what I like to say. But yeah, you feel me? So I ended up going through the gauntlet, catching everything, and I went through like everything. Like I was saying earlier, man, like people that you don't think know you, they know you. Like, man was like, you ain't supposed to be here, like, doing this. Like, you supposed to be actually doing, like, the other stuff. He was like, but I see what you're doing. He was like, you still getting looked at, but, like, you don't need to be here. So it was just like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm happy I did go do it. It was an opportunity just so I can get in front of people and just showcase what I can do. So that training stuff, man, I tell you, it's something else.
Straight up.
It's a good journey to be on.
All right, Real, have you traveled for football?
You said, have I traveled?
I said, Real, have you been traveling for football and shit?
So for real, like I'll say it's just really been for like just working out for like teams and stuff. Right when the season had ended for me at UCM, my agent ended up putting me in contact with this dude. It was called Free Agent Showcase.
Okay.
So like it was like a week before I even graduated college. Like I ended up going down there, and the people that I was with were like actually like in the little camp with. They was like already either NFL, USFL, XFL, Canadian League. So I'm going against people that's already been at the next level. People coming up to me like, "What team you played for?" I'm like I just got done playing college ball. They like, damn. Like I'm literally like the youngest nigga in there, so I'm just like, cool. So I went down there and that was in Houston. I did that in Houston. That was cool. And then the other one was, like I said, in Louisiana, in Monroe. And then I ended up going to Dallas for the pro day. But when I was in Monroe, I wasn't even just like training all the time. Like I got an opportunity to coach a little 7-on-7 team. And when I say, man, that was the most dopest stuff ever, we ended up going to Ruston for a tournament.
Okay.
That was fun. So, like, coaching, and me actually, like doing a little coaching thing, too, it was fun. And them kids down there different, though. I will tell you that. But, like man, 14-year-olds walking around looking like DK Metcalf and Arnold Schwarzenegger and shit. Like, I swear, like, 14. So, it's just.
All right, you said you had coach JV as well?
Yeah, so when I was in high school, I used to coach our JV basketball team.
Okay.
It was fun. So
how you get to pull that off, man?
Bro, I was a class clown. So it's like a lot of people will be like, bro, you can literally do whatever you want. And the whole time I did whatever I wanted. So when I did that, man, my Coach Jackson, his name Lonnie Jackson, love that man to death. Been knowing him since like the 6th grade. He was like, man, come on, like you can just be with me. And so, I get up, I had people in the crowd laughing, just doing some coaching stuff, walking around with a clipboard, slamming it on the ground, just cause, and we up by like 80 points. So, like, man, that was a good experience though, and it made it like at a younger age, it made me open my eyes and be like, man, I can like do some coaching stuff. Yeah. But I know for a fact though, in like the next couple years, I want to have my own 7-on-7 team. I want to give me like a little AAU basketball team. Yeah. I don't want to just have it like for like boys. I want to do stuff for girls. Like I know girls be playing softball. Yeah. They do basketball too. So you know what I'm saying? Like I just want to get Kansas City, Wyandotte County, all of that in everybody's eyes, because it's a lot of talent around here. Like, and it don't even got to be sports. You know what I'm saying? Like. It's just the fact that
a bunch of talent around.
Exactly. So it's just like, yeah, I want to help people, help the community, type shit. So that's the type of time I'm on.
For sure. What that shit I got over there, man?
What's the deal, bro? You been real quiet.
Trying to eat some snacks.
Shit. Talk about food. What's your top 5 food spots out this way? Can you cook?
Can I cook? Yeah, I could cook. I can throw down a little bit. I think the best thing I can make is lasagna.
All right.
But my top 5, man, I'm gonna say I just had it. I'm gonna put it in my top 5. I ain't really had top 5 before. But of course, Gates and Go Chicken Go. I don't care what nobody say. That's just the top 2.
Gates and Go Chicken Go.
Sometimes Jay's Fish and Chicken.
All right, Jay's far.
If it's on the Kansas side, we be having issues over there. The Mexicans be digging in their toes. Yeah, they had that shit on KC Discovery. So I was like, yeah, that. I just recently went to this little spot that opened up. It's called Q13.
Q13.
Mm-hmm. It's in Kansas. Okay. It's yeah, man, they got some fire wings. They got like chicken and shrimp, little platters and stuff.
Okay, right.
That's good. And I don't know. I love chicken, so it's just like I don't know, Popeyes.
Popeyes.
Churches. Man, like churches, like like 10 years ago was good. Like now it's not. I don't know what's going on here. But when I went to Houston, I went to a church's. Oh shit, my fault. I went to a church's, and the church's was in a gas station.
Straight,
bro. This is how I knew it was good. They had, and look, I hope y'all do better if y'all look at this. They had the paper in the box.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you get your ticket from churches, they don't got no paper in the box. I'm talking about the grease is leaking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm like, man. I called my mama. She's like, you in a gas station eating some chicken? I'm like, this is churches. This ain't just no regular chicken.
This is church.
So, yeah.
That shit was hit.
Hell yeah, I needed that though. I did.
Sonny, what's your top 5 restaurants out here, man? We ain't never heard it.
Shit, I don't know, bro. I say, hop on the mic, man. Hop on the mic, man. Top 5. I probably have to go. I'll have to go with Gage too. I'll probably say. I don't know, bro. Really, I ain't got no top 5.
Just eating, nigga.
Yeah.
Just eating good.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Anybody else shit update?
Mine's ain't updated. Y'all know mine, man.
Hey, y'all, what y'all picking? Churches or Popeyes?
I'm low-key going with churches.
Real nigga.
Now I like. All right, so
I like the church's biscuits, bro. I'm probably fucking with churches too.
I've been down south for 2 months, and I'm gonna just say. Now up here, I'm gonna say churches, but down there, I'm gonna say Popeyes.
Straight.
I mean, it's from Louisiana. I'm in Louisiana, so it's like that. But I ain't gonna lie. If y'all ever go to Louisiana, it's this place called Southern Classic.
What's your top in Louisiana?
My top in Louisiana?
Yeah, if you had like a 3. Just 3.
3?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for me, Southern Classic, Southern Classic, Popeyes, and this is a little gas station down there in Monroe. I think it's called Roscoe's Chicken.
Okay.
It's hella good.
You fucking with them gas stations. You go in the gas station, get some gas, you see some food
Man,
here.
look, I'm from Quindaro, bro. All I know is going to gas station get some food.
Up.
So
Yeah.
got to.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. You have some
Hell
shit
yeah.
in that motherfucker though. On truck stops too, low key. You have some
Yeah.
cool little shit in it, low key.
It's
I be fucking truck stops.
That'd be
man, it's a
crazy.
little Mexican truck stop by my crib, bro. They be having like thick old
going
burritos.
crazy.
They'll do some damage to your stomach though,
Yeah,
but hey.
All right. We got the food, so what's the music? Top 5 music.
All right. Ooh. My top 5 music. My favorite artist is Tory Lanez. I know a lot of people might cancel me, but hey.
Nah, I fuck with it.
So I fuck with Tory. I fuck with Future. Key Glock. Fuck with Brett Fayez. And for my last one, I'm gonna say I listen to like a lot of old school shit. So like just shit that's like hella relaxing, especially like music from the 80s and 90s. So I'm gonna just say it for that on that.
Sure,
the last one.
Like some old school, yeah.
All right. So where you spend most of your time in your life? Like Kansas City or somewhere else?
So my so yeah, I be in Kansas City. But every now and then, like I be with my girl because she graduated in May. So I'll go down to Warrensburg every once in a while.
Okay. Yeah.
For a couple days and just chill with her, you know, spend some time with her and stuff like that. But other than that, like, man, like, I be chilling. So I be trying to keep a little low profile too, so.
Still low key, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, so go ahead. I need the top 5 Kansas City music too. Who your top 5 Kansas City? No,
Can't see or Kansas. Can't see or Kansas.
Nah, I mean, no, all right.
Top 5.
Kansas City, Kansas.
Kansas City,
Still-
Man,
Still Kansas City.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't
No
listen.
order. It ain't gotta be no order.
So I ain't listened to a lot of Kansas City lately. But, shit. I ain't listened to a lot of Kansas City lately. I ain't even gonna lie. So it's gonna be hard for that one.
All right, the 3. I know you got at least 3. You've been in
All
you've been in a
time.
couple
3 Kansas City artists all time.
parties. Through high school, you know some music.
Bro, all right, I'm gonna just say when I was in high school, this is what I listened to. I was listening to Lindell.
Respectfully.
2 Times.
Yeah.
Hey.
There you go.
And fuck, who the fuck is that? He got that one song, Rambo. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. Hold on, wait.
Is he talking about Ray Money?
Yeah, Ray Money. I used to listen to Ray Money a lot. Yup.
Free Ray Money.
Free Ray Money, man.
Free Ray Money.
Hell
Man.
yeah. Definitely, yeah, Ray Money. Yup. That was my 3 I used to listen to all the time in high school.
What's your worst football moment?
My worst football moment?
Yeah.
I'm hella weak.
I know somebody that knocked the wind out of you.
Crazy thing is, I was just looking at. All right, this happened. I'm gonna say recently. So the crazy thing is, so like when I was in eligible last year, I had to like do some scout team stuff. So it was this play, and this is like it was shitty, bro. This shit hella funny. So it was a play. I had a drag, and the other receiver had a drag. So, when it comes to certain plays, they gotta merge together. So I had to like be on top of his drag. I don't know if that ain't sound right.
You know what you're talking about.
So look, so me and dude smacked each other. Dude buff as hell. I'm talking about like a solid white.
DJ Metcalf.
Like, yeah, solid. It was a solid little DK white boy Metcalf. I'm talking about I'm knocked out on the field, laid out. Crazy. The funniest thing is, like on the cause we had looked at the play. 2 of the DBs did the same thing. But it was more embarrassing for me because I was actually asleep. And I had the pacifier mouthpiece. So when they came over there, they was like, man, you was over there snoring and everything. They had to come over there and wake me up. That's probably the most embarrassing thing. I'm happy I ain't happened like in no game. That would have been an ESPN moment or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have went live. All right. Shit. Any other hobbies you want to throw out there? What you like to do?
Well,
when you ain't messing with football or fashion, what you doing?
Playing a game. For real. Playing a game. I always be trying to just find other stuff, open my mind to. You feel me? Better my mental health as well. Cause I got borderline personality disorder. And ain't nothing too crazy. So I gotta tell people that sometimes. But just better my mental health. Read stuff, find stuff out. I do want to start getting into like reading more books too. Yeah. Cause it'll make a lot of stuff more better and just try to find ways to invest. Oh.
Real shit.
Hell yeah.
What's any advice that you got for somebody coming into school or interested in getting into football?
Man, I'll say straight up, bro, if you really want to do it, you love this shit, do it. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember before the head coach ended up leaving at UCM, before he got the new one, he ended up telling me, like, he's like, I'm gonna let you know this basically, like, now, like, basically he was like, I don't want you to play here no more. Just because of, like, the situation and everything going on, because of where I'm from. Like I said, I really feel like sometimes people have it out for, like, Kansas City people in general. If you somebody from Kansas City, like, man, stay down with it. Don't let nobody tell you, like, your time over. Like, I ain't gonna ever let nobody be like, man, you need to stop.
Yeah.
Like, I'm predicted to probably go 7th round or as an undrafted rookie free agent. Right. Either way it goes, it's an opportunity. But if I don't get picked up, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't gonna stop me from, continuing trying to do this. So It's always, man, keep going, keep pushing, because 1, you never know who's watching, and for 2, like, you don't want to, like, wake up one day when you older and be like, damn, I should have did this and that. Right. You feel me? So it's like, man, everything that you do, like, I just feel like continue to put your confidence in and just keep going.
Real shit. Most hated.
All right, anything you want to shout out before we get up out of here?
I want to shout out the homies from the county.
Straight.
My homie Manny, Isaiah, man, my girl, love her, my moms. Whole family, you know. And I can't leave out God, you know. If it wasn't for him, you know, I wouldn't even be in this position. So, you know, definitely. So, definitely, man. I love everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just keep going, keep making it happen.
Real shit. Appreciate you for coming through here.
Man, I appreciate y'all having me.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Most Hated. Any more questions before we get up out of here?
Good luck.
Man, appreciate that.
Appreciate you coming through, man.
Hold on, give me a minute. Go ahead, shout out some smart stuff, right? I gotta get this together.
It's the Most Hated, man. Hate to hear it, man. Bring us in with some tags and stuff, man. The Most Hated. We getting up out of here. It's the Most Hated podcast.
Bitch, I was supposed to go first.
It's the Most Hated podcast. Let's see what's going down.
Nigga stole my nigga intro.
Find a way. That's bitch, don't ask me about my goals. I ain't never thought about selling my soul. I ain't never thought about selling my soul. That's my bitch, she ain't come to my show. I fucked on hoes, used to have no hoes. Nigga, I came from sharing clothes. These niggas ain't shit, but these niggas be jokes. And you been go for about it. Yeah, she on my chain, but you still my goat. Keep a white tee with some Air Force Ones that be looking like snow and they match her toes. Bitch, I know you a fucking slut. That ain't none of my biz, I'ma play my role. Try the back door, I'ma shoot that dough. Try the back door, I'ma shoot that dough. I ain't no bitch, I'ma throw my bows. I done been through storms, nigga, y'all don't know. Making me sick, gotta blow my nose. You claiming that bitch is me, she chose. How you gon' flex, he ain't got no rose. These niggas be snakes, they get exposed. I know a bitch think she the shit, but the bitch ain't shit, can't prove me wrong. They tryna knock me out of my zone. They know I'm here when I'm in that mode. Bitch, don't ask me about my goals. Bitch, don't ask me about my. Bitch, don't tell me you want my heart. Gotta let shit thaw, this bitch too froze. Thaw my neck, this bitch too froze. Say one word, that bitch lose clothes. Say one word, I get